Celebrate life and have a good time.
In the world where we trial and tested, they jar protected, gave them powers for breakfast. Not much hours and hours that I've invested, though I channel the powers that can't be messed with.
Powers, yo man, it's myself, 100 Eyes from the Powers for Breakfast Show, the most edutaining podcast in the UK, people. And today, my brothers and sisters, we have an extra dimensional being in the building, brother. It's a mad thing. We got a black mob in the building.
Boom, 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 720 God in the building.
Jeez. Yes, people. Welcome, the only D21, aka 720 God.
Welcome. Thanks for having me, my bro.
Thank you for coming down, man. I'm honored to have you in the studio today.
Appreciate that.
And I look forward to hearing your journey. As you can hear, people, the man's got an accent. And we're in the UK. So we're going to deep dive into what's really going on with D21. And remember, I called him an extra dimensional being, yeah?
Simple, man.
It's going to get mad out here. So D21, talk to them, man. Let's go to Genesis, my brother. Origins, where you from, my brother?
Well, my parents are Jamaican.
Okay.
So, you know, we are yard man. Out of many, one people, you get me? So they met here.
They met in the UK?
They met here. Well, not here. They met in Germany. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
My mom's moved from Jamaica to here and then had a friend had a restaurant in Germany, said come over. So, you know, Germany's not far. I know back in the day it might have been easier to go back and forth like that. So she went over to Germany, met my dad who was at an American army base. They hit it off. She got pregnant. They moved over to New York. But she didn't want to have me in New York.
Why?
She didn't like the hospital in Harlem, she said.
Why? What's wrong with it? What's the difference?
Well, I guess in comparison to what she was used to here in UK,
okay.
when she compared it, she didn't like it. So she came back here, had me, stayed for a year, and then went back.
Oh, that's mad. How about your father? Did your father go back with your mom?
Yeah. He was out there.
Is your parents still together?
Nah.
Okay. Did you grow up with both parents though?
Nah.
Okay,
Nah.
we're gonna
I just grew up with my mom's.
Just your mom's, yeah? And it's okay, she went back to New York when you was one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your upbringing is in
New
America?
York. Yeah, the Bronx.
The Bronx? What part of the Bronx?
219th Street, White Plains Road.
What area is that?
That's uptown Bronx.
Uptown Bronx.
Close to like Yonkers, but it's further from South Bronx. A lot of people, when they hear about Bronx, they think about South Bronx, Fat Joe, but I'm closer to the Northeast Bronx, which is closer to Yonkers.
The Yonkers.
Mount Vernon, that type of hood.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, boom. So continue about the love story then, brother. So,
Yeah.
So did your mom and dad both go to America?
Yeah, they went over there together. I don't know the details of that story fully.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, so my mom's, she went over, I got an older sister, so it was just me and my older sister.
Okay.
Then like my family started coming over. One, you know the story, one by one. See what I'm saying? Like literally. So we only had a Sister I am in New York and Mr. Scott in New York. So like that was the little situation. Me, my mom, Sister I, a couple little family members. So we kind of stayed in our little pocket. You see what I'm saying? We had a little British Jamaican pocket
in that little area
in New York City in the Bronx.
So wait, that's nuts. So you had a few English people there as well.
Yeah. Because a lot of people were migrating at the time. People were just moving.
Why though? Why? What's the big? What was the biggest catalyst for them all the English people to end up in New York?
I think economics, like the same thing that was happening with the Windrush kind of thing here.
Yeah,
a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of Puerto Ricans was coming over to New York.
What?
You see what I'm saying? So the same type of exodus was occurring on both sides. You see what I'm saying? So my family just said they went to England and then came over to America and then started situating over there. So I was the last born British.
Oh wow!
You see what I'm saying? Everybody. There's a couple British, like my older sister is British, but everybody before that is Jamaican. But the way my mom's put it, she's Jamaican. She born in Jamaican land, but it was the Windrush time, so she was born and gifted a British passport straight away.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? Because they were recruiting people to come over, so they gave them passports. See what I'm saying? So even though she was born in Jamaica, she got a Jamaican passport and a British passport.
People are mad still. See when they want you to do something, see how quick they give you the things though.
Big facts.
But the fact when they don't want it, bro, see how difficult they make it. Cause
You should have seen when I tried to
what, citizenship?
Well, I tried to renew my British passport, but they didn't know how I got a passport in the first place.
Because you was born here.
They was like, yo, how did you get out?
Because you was born here.
I was born here, but I didn't have a British passport to go to America.
Yeah, but because you're under your man's passport.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But they don't do that no more.
Yeah, but it's but history, innit, cuz? Like, it's not that hard to work out, cuz.
Well, they was trying to make it hard to work out.
Well, that's nuts, cuz.
They were looking at me like, yo, who are you? Where you from? How did you get out the country? How did you grow up in America? Like, it took months and months and months and months for me to actually get a British passport again. Even though I got a British birth certificate. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Okay, I guess they got to do their due diligence into how you got out.
Yeah.
If your mama don't have that passport no more, and there's no proof of that.
Well, we still had to. My mom keep everything, so she still had it. She sent it over to me. I sent it to them.
Okay.
They looked at it, said, "Yeah, we need more. We need more evidence that you were growing up, that you're actually a person." I guess they were trying to see that it wasn't a fraud.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So they needed pictures of me in my childhood in America.
I kind of do get that though, in a sense.
I can understand it now. When I think about it, like people do make fake identities. You see what I'm saying?
And it is fishy, man. Disappeared at one. So if you disappeared at what age did you come back to UK?
I came back when I was 23.
Listen, man, we're gonna get to that. But boom. So you're in the Bronx, yeah?
Yeah.
What age did your mum and dad break up at?
Well, I never met my dad until I was 4.
So did he come with you to America from England?
Yeah, but at that point I'm only 1, so I don't really know him.
Oh, so you broke up then?
And he was kind of in the streets a little bit. Okay. So it was a little bit techie. I got brothers and sisters the same age as me and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So you know how it go down. Papa was a Rolling Stone. You see what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
Him and my mom's, they got married, so he had my mom's had love for him. He had love for her.
Oh, they got married before you was born?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good though. At least
been married the whole time. I think maybe that. Well, I don't want to say too much, but I got to America. You see what I'm saying?
I get it now. We hustling for real though.
You see what I'm saying?
Any means necessary.
Yeah, I got to America. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so boom. What's life in the Bronx like then? What's it like living in the Bronx? Was it a good childhood? Was it?
You know what?
Crazy.
Like, it's crazy because like you got to look at it from mad different lenses. You see what I'm saying? So for me, like growing up as a kid, it was just normal. You see what I'm saying? It was no different from growing up here. You got your peers, you got your environment, you got your hustle, you got your this, you got your school system is like it is. It was a little bit more aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Like
in terms of
the banter.
Oh, okay.
Like they'll rip you to shreds if you got something going wrong with you. You can't have nothing going wrong with you in New York. They would take like what you see on the TV when they chastise people when you will be in the corner by yourself. Like literally for the year. Like you'll be branded for the year. No one will like you'll be that guy. So it's really aggressive in that sense. You see what I'm saying?
Did you know you was English though when you was in America? Did you know?
Yeah. But it wasn't something that like
you promoted.
Well,
you could. What's the point?
You can't. Yeah, it was.
What's the point in it? Really?
It was more the yardie thing that was popping. See what I'm saying? So like everybody had a Jamaican, and that was more visible. Like you could see that. Yeah, his parents are Jamaican.
Okay, I see.
So that's that aspect that people
you gravitate
like
towards.
London is like saying France or Russia. You might as well say you from Russia when you say London. In that time in New York, London, what's that like? The Queen, you see what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? So it's more like, he's a yardie. That's his background is Jamaican. So you had the Americans, you had the Puerto Ricans, you had the Jamaican. You see what I'm saying? So I was on the Jamaican aspect. Like Americans and Jamaicans didn't really blend like that. In them times, you see what I'm saying?
I'm trying to picture it. But anyway, since you're called a 720 guard, I've done a lot of research into you, bro. And I looked at your old videos and stuff, You look the same as you do today, my brother. So I'm going to go through the period. What period did you grow up in and went to school? Was it in the 90s or was it in the 80s, bro?
I went to school in the 90s.
Okay, I see.
Like, it was elementary school, high school, junior high school. I went to Chuma High School. That's probably like the most active. Junior high school, high school is the active period. You see what I'm saying? So from like 95. See what I'm saying? We was outside in the streets in New York going to school, and it was a lot similar to how it is now here, but just more weaponry. You see what I'm saying? And bigger environments, bigger groups. You see what I'm saying? Like in '96, you had the Bloods and the Crip influence come in, so it was aggressive. But the only good thing is my little community, 219th Street, White Plains Road, where we from, we really had a strong bond. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people moved in at the same time, so a lot of kids was in the same age group. So I could go to this person's mom's house, and that's my mom too. You see what I'm saying? She see me on White Plains Road. She telling my moms, and we were really communal in our community. You see what I'm saying? So
I guess you all got the same culture background as well, so that adds to it.
Yeah. Like
culture,
Jamaican parents,
it's a barrier.
Young American kids.
Yeah,
that was what it was. So we was the young American kids with the Jamaican parents that were heavy-handed, and we'd all talk about, yo, your mom's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we bonded over basketball.
Yeah, but that's how it goes, though. That's some real. So, brother, your dad come back at 4.
Yeah. Well, not come back. He can't even say what up.
Okay. Did he keep the relationship going from there?
Nah. We didn't meet up again until, like, he was in Penn. That's what it was with him. He was always, because he was in the Army, like, he was a street dude.
In the Army?
He was just in the Army. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay. I guess that was the way of saying, all right, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to go to the Army. Okay. But he was a street dude, so soon as him and my mom hooked up, and I guess maybe the pressure of child, and I'm going back to the streets. So he went back to the streets and was in jail.
It's mad thing,
the whole time.
It's a mad thing. When you go to them places there, your life's on pause, your mind's on pause, but everything else is going on. So from your mom's perspective, her life's moving on. She's mature. She's outgrowing in certain things. So it's hard to come back and click in again on that same frequency.
He wasn't trying to click in.
Oh, he wasn't trying to click in.
He wasn't. Nah. He was just trying to say, look, what up? I'm alive. I'm your pops.
Yeah.
Salute. Me and your moms, what up, ma? If I could get in, cool. But my mom's, she's like a Marine herself. You see what I'm saying? So
your mom was a Marine.
She wasn't in the Marines, but you would have thought she was in the Marines. You see what I'm saying? How she operates. You see what I'm saying? Very militant, especially when she was younger.
Was her dad in the Army?
Nah. My grandfather's a pastor. It was all religious. You see what I'm saying? But she grew up kind of in Jamaica by herself. She was the oldest, so she kind of grew people, and she grew up with my great grandmother. You see what I'm saying? So she had all them older principles in her cooking, cleaning, that sort of thing. So my mom's played that role in the family in New York. So when everybody was coming one by one, they would come to my house. Because my mom's doing the Thanksgiving dinner. She doing the Christmas dinner. She got that older aspect embedded in her. So when it comes to sit down and be quiet, you better sit down and be quiet, because you don't even want my mom to look in your direction. You see what I'm saying? Other people didn't want my mom to look in their direction.
I know them things there.
Grown people didn't want my mom. And my mom's only like 5 foot nothing. So
don't matter.
Like, she just had that energy in her. So when it came to my dad and my mom's, you could tell why my dad was like, all right, cool. I'll see you later. You see what I'm saying? Like, you in good hands. I'll see you later. But he just wanted to do his thing.
Okay, so he come back when you was
4.
And after that?
Like 19.
19.
Yeah.
And what was the gap? How did you feel growing up without him in your life? Was it nothing? Was it like something you was always seeking?
Nah.
I don't know, innit? Because everyone has different experience, innit?
It was more like, I kind of felt like I was the man.
Okay.
Like, I was always really aware, even as a small kid. So I wasn't aware of what an older male over me telling me what to do was like. Because I was always kind of self-managed. Like, I had my older sister that would manage me. But mom, sister, always had aunties. So getting a woman to tell me, yo, sit down, was normal. But for a man to do, I don't know if I'll be able to, was ready for that. You see what I'm saying? So I was kind of, in that aspect, self-managed as far as masculinity, like exploring my masculinity. There was no one guiding me in that. So I don't think he would have been able to sink in that way. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely not with my mom's either. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Did you get into much trouble in America? Or did you fly by cleanly and cloak and dagger?
Little mixture of both. The little 720, 360 here, 360 there.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Like you can't. I guess you can survive, but for me, you couldn't survive without having that street element, having that street intellect high. You see what I'm saying? Especially being a foreigner, so to speak, in this new environment. You see what I'm saying? Because as soon as I left my mom's house, the security's out the window. My mom's ain't got no friends out there. Like, we got a couple aunts in that, but ain't no real defense if got peaked. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as I step outside my house, I got a home my own as a male. You see what I'm saying? So you kind of pick that up. So you have to engage in the street element to kind of get by. But at the same time, I was just, like I said, I was really aware as a kid. So I was able to get by in school. Like, if I wanted to, I could get A's, but I didn't want to, so I just settled for the passing grade. You see what I'm saying?
Mad.
I had a science to passing grade classes in school. You know what I'm saying? It all runs off of systems, and systems, they have ways you can break this and bend the system to what you want to do.
Interesting. So you left America at 23, 24?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I was traveling anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because I lived in LA for a while.
Okay.
I went to school in VA for a while.
Virginia, yeah?
Yeah. So
I've been there still.
I was in Petersburg.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? I went to Virginia State for a while. And then
I was back and forth between Virginia and Maryland.
Crazy. Yeah. That's
the barrier, innit?
That's how you get up north.
Yeah.
You got to pass through. From Virginia, you go through Maryland, DC, and then you get up to
I went DC as well, actually, saying that.
Yeah, it's both Maryland, DC, same place.
Yeah.
But like for I was traveling a while and just trying to find, because like New York's a big city. You see what I'm saying?
Bigger than London.
Yeah.
Okay, how big is New York to London? Double the size. That's big.
I can't quantize it. It's just,
what's the square miles? Do you know?
Not offhand.
Okay.
Like,
cool.
It feels like you could probably navigate all of London in the Bronx. You see what I'm saying? Like, the Bronx is big. You don't even have to come out the Bronx.
Boy, no. Are you saying
like
London is as big as the Bronx? Is that how you feel? Because you're living both sides. You've been there. Or you're just trying to.
You could probably fit all of London in New York and have space.
Okay, that's a better.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, I heard that still.
Like, because you could travel north to South London, but like to get from the Bronx to even Brooklyn would take you maybe an hour and a half sometimes. You see what I'm saying? So it's a mission just to travel around, and then the areas are broad. Like, London is definitely smaller than New York by far. Like, vertically as well. You see what I'm saying? All the buildings like go way up, and that's normal. You see what I'm saying?
I like to go to New York one day to see what I've got.
Definitely. You'll see that it's so similar. Like, they're twin cities. You see what I'm saying? Like the energy and the grind of the cities are really the same. You see, especially now.
And the mentality of the people.
The mentality, yeah. People want to get where they're going quickly. You see what I'm saying? They don't want no interruptions. They want to do what they want to do, and they want to get home. You see what I'm saying? And that's like the similarities between London and New York. Like, in other places, people want to kind of just explore a little bit. Oh, the trees are nice. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, I was saying outside, like, even other places, they want to say hello.
Oh, yeah.
And have a little conversation for a stranger. But, like, in these big cities, it's just, yo, go time,
I hear that.
go time. We ain't got time
it's
to talk
faster paced,
unless I know
isn't
you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but you left.
Yeah.
Because you went to travel.
Yeah.
But just travel the world.
Well, not necessarily travel the world. It was just exploring.
Just exploring.
Exploring. Yeah, I didn't know where I was gonna end up, to be real.
So how did you end up in London?
Because I had a passport.
So where's the first place you went when you left New York?
Cali.
And where did you go after that?
Well, first place was upstate New York. I was in White Plains, New York, for school.
Okay.
I went to Berkeley College. I got a degree up there. That's just outside.
Degree in
of the
what?
City. Business.
Okay.
Business management.
Okay, big up.
White Plains is like it's closer to like Yonkers. Like, I even seen Chic in the mall a couple times. You might have heard the Galleria Mall, White Plains Mall.
Okay.
Just outside of New York City. But it's in New York State.
She glitch.
Yeah.
You see Jada and the man there.
Nah. They was around.
But okay, it's a big city though.
Yeah, like
you can't see certain man in London anyway. Like, so I get it.
Them in particular, I would say they was outside. Like some people you couldn't see because they wasn't outside, but them people over Sheik's Styles P got his car washed there. You see what I'm saying? But I just never was. Like, I had a couple peoples in Yonkers, but I didn't really need to go to Yonkers.
I hear you still.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like the Bronx. Like I said, you don't really need to come out the Bronx while you go to Yonkers.
I get you still. I know people in North, but I have no reason to go North unless
so
man's
like
guy in there for a reason.
Purpose,
I hear you, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro.
And it's like that. Like,
like that.
What you doing in Yonkers?
Yeah. What you doing there?
People will approach you like that. Yo, what you doing around here? Who you? Oh, that he ain't from here. Go get him. It's like that. It's like that.
I guess you got to protect yours, innit?
Yeah.
You don't know.
You kind of stay in your ends. That's what I'm saying.
Let's fast forward it, bro. Because boom. So you went from New York to upstate New York. Then you went to Cali. Where from there?
From Cali, went back to New York, then back out here. I was in Virginia in the middle.
Okay, then you went to London. End up in London.
Yeah.
So you just said, fuck it. I want to go to London.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And where did you land when you went to London? What airport? Gatwick, Heathrow.
I think it was
Stansted.
Gatwick. Because we had to come through Croydon.
Oh, okay.
Me and my brother came.
Both of you together?
Yeah.
So your brother's here now as with you?
Nah.
You went back? Okay, boom. So what was the plan when you touched London? What was the future? What did you see?
Well, I tell you, we was just on some real street. Because it was just like, yo.
What year?
This was 2004.
Okay.
We came and it was just
everything was lit. Everything was lit, bro. Everything was different in time still.
London was a different place.
Yeah.
People was outside.
People was really outside.
Yeah. So it's like me and my brother, we just was kind of just bored and we didn't know what we were doing. And I knew I wanted to do some music.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? That's what we was doing in Cali.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a little bit of that and a little bit of just exploring the place. Hustling was just survival. See what I'm saying? We had to eat. But it was more kind of changing the narrative of, all right, it's going in this direction. You see what I'm saying? We getting older, people starting to go to jail for real. People starting to get licked for real. If we want to focus on this music, we got to change the environment. So we just came up with a plan where it's like, yo, some people going to go back to LA, some people going to stay in New York, some people going to come out to London. See what I'm saying? So it was only me and my brother. Not my blood brother, but my brother.
Yeah. Brother regardless, isn't it?
You see what I'm saying? So we came out here together. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of the music plan, but with no real plan behind it other than, yo, we just going to spread out and do music and liaise.
And where did you land? And where did you first land? And what happened?
My people was in Croydon.
Okay,
Croydon was the first place I landed.
Okay, like family members, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. My aunt was out here because she was in America and then she I guess she didn't like America, so she came back. Okay. She was one of the one by one. Went to America and then she had a kid.
The one by one still, yeah?
Yeah. So she went back and she settled out here and then she was like, yo, why don't you come check it out? You got a passport, why not? I was like, all right, cool.
Okay, did you... Okay. All right, boom. Because now you're... 1 year into England, yeah? You're in England for a year now. Boom.
Yeah.
What clear differences did you see between the UK and the US? Cause you said the similarities were the hustle, the mentality.
Yeah,
so what clear differences did you see, bro? And one more question before you answer that, yeah? Did you meet any English speaking people in America? And if you did, how were they treated by the Americans?
Well, my family was from England.
But they speaking...
Okay. They got proper, even to this day. They still got
British accents
to this day, because like my family, they come from like Hackney.
Hackney, yeah.
See what I'm saying? So like, especially my cousin, he was a Hackney boy, fully.
Okay, yeah.
So he used to tell me all the different bits about Hackney and the streets and dancing and the music. So like all my aunts, they still got British accents. Fully, so I was always used to the British accent, and we had a community. My uncles were DJs, so it was British, Jamaican, so that was always normal to me. So when I came over here, it was nothing foreign. Like a lot of Americans, when they come out here, they're not used to it. But for me, it was just like, oh, cool, what up? I could just get right in.
Okay, cool. So the clear differences then? Clear
differences, I would say, was just the dynamics of how the architecture was, and like it was really difficult for me to navigate the place. You see what I'm saying?
Why was it? It's smaller.
Cause it's just the way it's built. Like it's built like, it's like America's like a grid system. So all the roads go north and west, north and south, east or west.
Oh, so you can navigate so easier.
So you can find your way around. Like I live on 219th Street.
Yeah.
You know, to get from 219th Street to 225th, you just got to count 220th, 221st, 22nd, 223rd.
That's grid system for real, for real.
See what I'm saying? So it's easy. So here, like even the first experience I had driving, I went around a roundabout and I just got lost. like straight away. So the police had to pick me up and bring me to meet my aunts because we was in, I think we was in Ilford. We went around a roundabout, but all the houses looked the same. It looked like San Francisco. Like all the houses looked the same in San Francisco.
Do you have a license?
I had an American license, not a British one.
Could you drive in the UK with the American license? Or?
For a period.
Okay.
For a period.
A year or something, yeah?
So, I don't know. I kind of extended that period to my own liking. But, yeah, so I went around one roundabout and I just couldn't find my way back. Because it was just, everything just looked strange and similar. It was like, you ever seen what's that movie,
Interceptions?
Yeah, where they flip this, put you in a mirror dimension. Yeah. Like everything looked like that to me. So I was just stuck. Like I had to rely on the police to drop me where I needed to go. So the first impression my aunt had of me was the police bringing me to her doorstep, asking me if she knows me. It wasn't good, but I guess it set up how things were to go. It was there.
So obviously you like the UK.
Yeah.
You're still here. Did you go back to America?
Yeah, I go back. I'm going back next month. I was there last year.
Your mom's still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
She down in Florida now though.
Okay, that's crazy, man. That's a crazy journey, bro.
It's crazy. Like, it's unpacking itself as I go along. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because as a kid, you just go where you get guided to. You see what I'm saying? Cool, we gotta go there, school, cool. So now, where you kind of self-managing, you can kind of reflect on, how did I get to this point here? You see what I'm saying? Like, I was in jail. How did I get to this point here? You do that reflection.
Was you in jail over there?
Yeah, I was in VA. That's why I left VA.
Oh,
see what I'm saying? And came back to New York, and then went to Cali, then went to New York, then came out here.
Damn.
See what I'm saying? But it was just like, you kind of reflect. How do you get to this point here? You see what I'm saying? It
makes sense why they were asking how did you get here? Because you had a criminal record as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So you had a criminal record, you got no passport. Oh, I see. They had to ask those questions, bro.
I think they would have got me anyway.
Yeah.
Like real talk. But it's like the way it was just coming at me is crazy. But
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was just you realize how you get to this point. So all the things that I didn't realize even when I was coming out my house being on my own, I didn't realize it as a kid.
Yeah, of course not.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like
as you go, you see it.
For real, like if I got in a real problem, who was gonna back me up? You see what I'm saying? My moms would have had to come to the school with my sister and talk to some people. You see what I'm saying? Or I would have just had to deal with it myself. So most times I ended up dealing with myself, wrongly or rightly, winning or losing. You gotta deal with because you can't come home and tell your moms what happened to you at school. If it was bad, who punched you in your face? Nobody punched you. No, never. You see what I'm saying? So that, like, your mom's only want to hear good things because she's doing what she's doing to make sure you survive. So, and like I said, my mom's is a goddamn paratrooper or a Navy SEAL or something. So she figured things out. So you have to be real strategic. You see what I'm saying? And all those things comes out when you're older. All the lessons, but you kind of think about, how did I learn these skills? Where did they come from? See what I'm saying? Why am I like this? See what I'm saying? And then you just reverse engineer. Well, if you
unpack it, you
kind of unpack all the journeys that you've been on and all the lessons that you have, or all the cycles that you're still reoccurring in. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. You're settled here now. Yeah. Would you go back and live there?
Boy, I don't want to live nowhere, like, to be real.
What's that mean though?
Like, cause it's
you gotta live somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'll settle on a land somewhere, but I just don't feel comfortable in no system as it is right now. You see what I'm saying? Each one of them got their dramas that they going through. You see what I'm saying?
I feel
Whether
you.
seen or unseen, public or hidden in the shadows. You see what I'm saying? So I don't feel really settled in any place as it is. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you still. I fully feel you on that still.
I'll move around. You see what
yeah.
I'm saying? Move around.
Where you started is not where you're going to end up. It's just what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man moves,
Journeying.
It's a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey. But we spoke so much about your beginning journey. We even spoke about your music. That yes, D21 is a musician, so he's an artist, my brother.
Yeah.
Hip hop artist,
Rapper. Yeah. Well, I'll just say artist now because I do just music.
You're
you
artist.
see what I'm saying? I just like to make music.
You can't really box yourself in because you might sing on a song one day.
Big facts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So it is what it is.
I like to sing.
Big up. I love to sing as well.
Big facts.
But I know D21 from hearing his name around and seeing you with a collective of certain people in that certain space. But I really come into fruition with you when you sent me a song.
Yeah.
And when you sent me that song, I felt it. And those times I was on radio.
Yeah.
So when I heard it
the
first,
premiere one.
yeah. So when I heard it the first time, no, I'm lying. I'm actually lying. I'm lying. The first time I've heard his name around, but the first time I saw something was the War.
Oh, the dub. Yeah.
That's the first,
my grind dub.
No, I'm lying again. I'm not lying.
You've been reintroduced.
Yeah, it's coming back
many
again.
times.
Overtime.
That
Was it. And that video capsulated me, because I saw something and I was like, yeah, this brother is definitely connected to another realm differently. And because obviously I've been on a similar journey on certain things. We don't have to go into it.
The knowledge.
Yeah, I saw it straight away. The blend of colors, the animation. It's like a cartoon world.
Yeah,
and if you know about the cartoon world, there's a realm that's the cartoon realm.
Yeah, that they're tapping into.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So when I watched it, I was like, wow, is it? Yeah, he must be.
Man's delivering a message.
Yeah, he must be.
Yeah,
he must be. So
yeah.
Overtime. Yeah. Would you say that? Was that your first video? No, in the UK. Okay, cool. That's the first time I
got
hear
more for you to discover.
Definitely, I have to go down the line. But yeah, that video was sick, brother. It was sick. It had a message in it. What was the message in the video? Because there was a message there. I know you was fighting with the girl at the end.
Yeah,
that was sick though. Still.
Hold on, I gotta recall that.
He was on the
cross. Yeah.
cross,
It was. Well, I tell you, all of my music pretty much has the same kind of message. It's like we in a like a quiet battle with
self.
Not with self, so to speak, with suppression of self.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? Like things that have been put in place to condition us to be certain ways and think a certain way about ourselves when we look in the mirror. You see what I'm saying? So like that's why my music speaks for those people. That's like, you know what? I look like this, but like my mind is that, and people can't see that because they so engulfed in the surface. You see what I'm saying? Like and
they're shallow.
Yeah,
they're not deep.
They scared of their own perception of what they're seeing based on their own conditioning. You see what I'm saying? So, for example, what I mean is like I walk down the street, and a common thing historically, stereotypically, is people will hold their bags across the street.
I find that funny.
You see what I'm saying? But like,
I find that so funny.
Tell me why.
I'll tell you why.
Where?
How dare you clutch your bag when I come by when you motherfuckers actually stole people? Don't take the piss, brother.
You know what? I get that aspect. I was like that, but I kind of, with that, it kind of made me feel away. So I had to tweak it a little bit. And it was like, you know what?
That's why I had to feel away, because it's the real.
It's just real, but at the same time, there's another real to it.
Oh, talk to me.
When I'm walking down the road and I'm walking with my dogs, who can be how they are, just by their nature.
Yeah.
If you provoke a dog's nature, you're gonna get what a dog does.
Yeah.
So people again will cross the road.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Because they know, look, That dog is cute. It's nice. It can be loving. But if I provoke this dog in the wrong way, I don't know this dog. Let me keep myself away. Same thing they'll do with a lion or a tiger or alligator. The alligator could just be going about its merry business. See what I'm saying? The only time that bothers me is when I put myself in that shoes. Like, no, don't be afraid of me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it don't bother me like that. I just find it cheeky.
Yeah, it is cheeky.
That's what it is more than anything else.
But I'd rather look at it like, cool, she's appreciating my, or they appreciate my my energy. Okay. It may be just too much for them to walk past without being influenced or changed just by walking past me. You see what I'm saying? So to protect themselves, they'd rather go somewhere else. But I'm just gonna continue my journey's unaffected. You see what I'm saying? And that's the part that I appreciate. That my journey now is unaffected because they clear the path. You see what I'm saying? So that's the part I like about it.
It's good to talk to people because it's good to hear your perspective on it as well. Yeah, and maybe I can adapt something that you use within me
because it's a problem. It's a lot of it's something that we've been historically speaking about. You see what I'm saying? People walk across the street, but it's like, cool, sometimes people should cross the street though. Like if I was in a rush and people's in my way, I want them to get out my way. You see what I'm saying? So
that's how you look at life.
The energy of the rush, even if I'm walking slow, give me that same. If you feel like it bothers you, that get out the way. Cool, I'm cool with that. You see what I'm saying? It don't bother me. Like, especially coming from New York, it's like people did that my whole life, but you didn't understand it. But then you understand it, and it's like, all right, cool. We are more well, me personally, I'm more very sensitive and very perceptive and very reactive. So if you are gonna do something funny, it's best you're gonna cross the road. Okay. You see what I'm saying? If you're gonna bat an eyelid at me in a way that has that negative vibe, the bad eye, the bad energy that you're sending that to me, best you cross the road. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, my journey's unaffected. I wasn't bothered with whether you come past, you crossed the road, you jumped and did a backflip. As long as it didn't affect my journey, you didn't affect yourself, it didn't bother me. You see what I'm saying? So that's the way I kind of get comfortable with that action. You see what I'm saying?
Now, big up yourself, bro, because that's a good way to, it's a good thing to adapt within yourself anyway. So you can just continue your journey undisturbed sometimes, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's really what it's about, continuing your journey.
100%.
Not getting disturbed or sidetracked by BS.
It's that I like to represent with the music, where, like, we could be ourselves, yo. You see what I'm saying? Like, we could actually be ourselves.
Who edited that video Overtime?
My boy C's, big up C's.
Who made the beat?
Yankee Production, come on, best.
Do you use Yankee Production all your beats?
A lot of them.
Is he in the videos?
Yeah.
Is he in Overtime?
He's in the Overtime.
That's Yankee?
Yeah.
The big fella?
Yeah, with the brown. Yeah, that's Yankee Production.
Yeah, big up
best in the game.
Yeah, big up Yankee Productions.
Best in the game, I say it for no money.
Big up.
He just makes anything that I need him to make. You see what I'm saying? He could just make it. Like, cool, yo, D, he's always cooking. Like, if I call him up, he's probably cooking up some beats right now. It's his passion. He don't do it because he's competitive. He just loves making beats.
You was on another song with a couple other rappers.
Yeah,
and that was Yankee Productions beats as well.
Yeah.
That was
we got a couple.
Okay.
Because he just networks and he just puts us all together. Like, yo, D, I want you to work with this one, and he's my guy, so whatever he says do, I just do it.
Right, boom. So I saw Overtime. Then not long after that, I saw War 111.
Yeah.
And that was on what's that grand beat called?
It's More Fire.
Oi.
Beat.
Yeah, you know we had knowledge in here for More Fire as well, innit?
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Nico's, big up Nico from More Fire. That's my guy.
Okay, yeah.
Ozzy B, he showed me love before.
Yeah, big up Ozzy. Big up the whole More Fire people there.
Big him up.
So yeah,
YouTube B as well. You get me? That's the whole clan.
I saw the video, and the video caught me, and the lyrics caught me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I like the colours you used to, and that's what kept me in tune with you, because I saw you mess with these colours, and I know that world is it's a spiritual, colourful, patterny world. Do you get me? Cause so I resonated with it straight away, cause I saw the pink grass. I was like, yeah. I saw the snow coming. I'm like, oh, he's messing with the elements. Yeah. He messes with the element. He knows where I'll go on then. So War 111, it's different. American accent on a grime beat. I never heard it.
Yeah.
So it kind of hit me straight away, and I was like, okay, yeah, I fuck with it still. Yeah. Then boom, not long after that, you sent me
Own vibe.
Own vibe.
Yeah.
I saw you perform at the Sweetness show. You shut it down with that song there still.
Yeah, people like that one.
But I told you, I liked it. You saw my energy in it. So it had the energy in it.
Yeah.
You can bounce it.
You got the first react. You actually had the first play.
Serious.
Posted that first. You the first person I posted playing it, and I appreciate it because your whole vibe was genuine. You could see. Cool, all right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you were getting into it as you were playing, and you could see that it was 100% authentic. And that's what I like to post. You see what I'm saying? The authentic. Like, I don't want to create shit. Like, even with the videos, he's always cursed me out because he's like, yo, I want you to do this, structure it like this. And I'm like, yo, let's just go film. Like, we'll make something pop. You see what I'm saying?
You know what it is for you? Yeah, you're an artist, bro. And I think, like, C's right. You might take a step back and just, because you know what, your thing is powerful, fam. So just to make it that much better.
To fine tune the story. That's what we did with the overtime.
Okay, see,
to be real.
There you go.
We structured it. We had a whole narrative that we wanted to convey with overtime,
and it matters,
and it definitely.
It's like a hook. You're weeding them in. If you don't, you might miss with the hook, cuz.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You can have the best bait, but no one went to the bait, cuz.
True. Right now it's visual too.
Trust me, brother.
100%.
Especially your level artistry, because how long you been doing music? Over 20 years.
Probably about that.
Yeah.
About that.
You know why? I saw a video.
Because I was doing music like in New York.
Yeah.
Too, you see what I'm saying? That's what we was doing in Cali. So yeah.
How old was you when you released "Stay With Me"? Yeah, I'm taking you back now. I'll take you.
Stay With Me.
I'll take you.
That's when
15 years.
That's when I first got. Like that's probably like
in the UK?
2008. Yeah,
in the UK?
Yeah. That's in Peckham.
That's in Peckham.
Yeah.
No, the concept video wasn't.
The concept video that's in Luton. That's in Luton. Yeah. You saw both of them. You plugged in. 30.
I'm 100 eyes, bro.
Yeah, 100. Big drop. But yeah, that was my, like, you know what's crazy? Like, them guys, they just saw us hustling one day, and they just came and was like, yo, cool, we gonna make beats, we gonna put together an album, we gonna do videos, and they was just like, cool, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So big up B Done out of Poland, big up Marcin, his name is. Lesro Productions, big up Tomac, who did the video for us. Flew me out to Poland, did a show in Gdansk, never been there before. Showed me the most love. I thought I was scared. I was like, yo, they gonna kill me out there.
But you got a style that can fit anywhere.
You know what? But it was just the dynamic. I never been to Europe. I was like, yo, ain't no black people gonna be there. But like, I was so taken away because they was just like, yo, they were just more curious. I never experienced that before, where people were just like, I never been around your culture, but I'm curious about it. No, I didn't feel no racism at all. You see what I'm saying? That was so dope to experience that. You see what I'm saying?
And I feel like because of your journey, brother, you've learned to take in something within yourself which has helped you adapt anywhere. And I'll tell you why I say this here, because I see you on stage. Remember, I saw you at Mott's. And the way you flowed on it, I just thought, this guy can go anywhere and do the thing then. Like, because of your experience. You lived in the US, you've come to the UK, you've had to tweak maybe your frequency a little bit. And so you got both, best of both worlds. You're more experienced in certain things than a lot of other people because you've been to two worlds. So I feel like that's helped you a lot. But it's gonna lead me, because we're talking about two worlds. You released is it EP last year called English Americans?
Oh, whoa.
English Americans?
That's been out for a while.
Oh,
to be real. I just re-released.
2022 though.
Yeah. I re-released because it was a mixtape. So like, remember we was hustling in the West End for a long time. So like all of those tapes.
You was with Mike GOC them time. Oh yes. Yeah. I see clips and footages of that. I see you in the background with Mike on an interview years ago.
That was, cause we was the squad.
So you was part of your street team as well?
Yeah. Well, we wasn't really part of the street team. We was the guys. You see what I'm saying? We was the guys. So we was out there, and that's what we did. So Mike was the artist. He was big. So when one of my guys, he knew Mike, Mike knew him. And then he introduced me to Mike. And when me and Mike hit it off, it was just like the rest was history. The streets was ours.
Big up.
See what I'm saying? Because like we had Oxford Street on tap.
Yeah. Mike had Mike
had Channel U on tap.
Yeah. He was at that Foot Locker, innit? On tap.
Yeah.
Every time, right, Phil?
Like the whole strip from Tottenham Court Road down to Bond Street
I remember that.
was locked down. It was like locked down.
But everything happens in the right time. Because in those times, I think the UK was heavily American influenced.
Yeah.
So you was just like...
But what it was...
You come true, you get me?
Is at that point, like, I was so... Like, we were so... Like, I didn't really like a lot... Like, I could appreciate what people were saying about when Americans come here.
What
See what I'm saying?
What they saying? What they saying?
Like, well, for me, it was like when people from America came here, like, a lot of times I'd have to press them a little bit. Like, yo, where you from, actually? We're in America. And they'd be like, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. What part of Brooklyn? Queens. And I'd be like, they ain't from America.
Oh, you just know?
Yeah.
Just from how they, just because they're not going into detail enough about
like a lot of
the
people,
experience.
Yeah, because I'm and I've been around different places, so I'll be able to. So it was like a lot of people I've met would
There's some
be
places
a little bit exaggerated than what they could be in the places.
Nah,
you see what I'm saying? So I didn't like that.
You're right.
So I just like when I linked up with people, I was kind of heavy in the UK music. You see what I'm saying? So especially linking up with Mike, we had Styler, Poisonous Poets. We was working with Miniature. See what I'm saying? So like Estelle, there's mad different artists we work. So I was really appreciative of the UK scene. You see what I'm saying? The UK sound. So only person that was out there selling like American music was my boy DJ Amnesty. He had the mixtapes, but he was working with Street Dream, so he would make the mixtapes and mix in like UK tracks with the American tracks. You see what I'm saying? But we was just pushing UK music, UK artists. Like me, I was pushing my music. D-Wo was pushing his music. My boy Daly, he was pushing everybody's music. Gigs, Chip, see what I'm saying? You name it, he had their music. He was pumping them. But at the time, it wasn't where people would just be like, yo, I want to buy a UK artist. So we was kind of pushing that agenda, like people need to buy UK music. So we made people, that's all we was doing, pushing UK music out there and making people familiar with UK sound, UK music.
We got to pay homage to that. Because if it weren't for guys like you, brother, the scene won't be what it is today. They're the building blocks, bro.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got into everyone's houses through doing moves like that.
Yeah, no, we
slowly.
That was the agenda. Like,
you did. Done the job. You done the job. Big up yourself, bro.
And on top of that, he wasn't a part of the industry.
You
see what I'm saying? So we didn't have an outlet to really bar like Dale Real Records, legendary Dale Real, Dark and Cold. See what I'm saying? They used to show us love.
Oh yes, Dark and Cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school things.
Legendary.
Yeah, legendary.
We met mad artists out there. Low Key was out there them times. You see what I'm saying?
Low Key.
Yeah.
But the drill rapper.
The rapper.
The political rapper.
The political rapper.
Yeah. Sorry.
He was out. See what I'm saying?
I'm thinking of Lowski.
Not
sorry.
Low Key. See what I'm saying? So like there was a lot of things happening in that era, in that moment, in that. So we was really ingrained with pushing what the UK had to say. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody can hear American music, and then at the same time we didn't have an outlet to distribute our music. Mike had a platform where people knew about him, so it was like cool. Yeah. We could do something here. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, big up, man.
And we just went hard with it.
Big up the whole ever. Big up yourself. Big up everyone that contributed towards that movement there, because that movement was very vital, brother. I don't think people see how that much of a pillar it was in our community and our industry. It's a big deal, bro. Big deal.
People supported it. That's what I respect. People wouldn't hesitate to spend money with us. You see what I'm saying? Like they were buying the CDs every day, all the time.
So, English Americans with Diggerville,
yeah.
That's a 12-track EP.
Yeah.
Any videos gonna come from that one, or is you just gonna leave it
Probably
alone?
Not.
Yeah? You just re-released it as a.
Yeah, I just re-released it because it was dope.
So what's next then for D21?
We got the 720 God album Part 2 coming out at some point when I get motivated. We got part 1 is out. We got the Blue Winter mixtape out. Red Summer mixtape is out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna be putting out more and more tracks, singles, and then compile them into albums.
Your artwork's creative. Well, obviously, a man that deals with those certain frequencies.
Yeah, have to be.
But you know what? Let's go into it.
Let's go in.
Because time's essence out here, my brother. So, at the beginning of the show, I called you interdimensional.
Interdimensional being.
Why did I call you that?
Well, because we ain't from here.
Where are you from?
We from somewhere else.
Where's that?
Everywhere.
From everywhere?
Yeah.
What's your spiritual background?
What?
Are you religious? Or did you grow up religious?
I told you, my grandfather's pastor, so
Yeah.
grew up in the
Church.
Christian set. A lot of my friends are Muslims, so then we got the Rastafari. Right?
Who are you today?
Just me.
Just me.
Yeah.
And what do you align with? More. Or you just a pick and mix everywhere?
I align with nature.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I align with nature. In its most harmonious, balanced manifestation. Yeah.
Okay. So, you take DMT?
Yeah. Have done.
You have done. Would you recommend it?
100%.
Why?
Because
What did it do for you? And you know what? Tell us about your first trip on DMT, so that people know what they're dealing with and what it does for you and what's the purpose and how did it help you.
Well, I tell you, first and foremost, before people experience anything, I did a lot of research about it. You see what I'm saying? For years and years and years, I was researching it, getting case studies about what it did to people. And it got to the point where we're ganja man, you see what I'm saying? So we smoke weed. So I was always aware with the conscious aspects, not the recreational aspects.
Yeah.
I was looking into the mind connection to the plants. You see what I'm saying? So and what it does for your mind. So once I got a comfortability with that, a friend of mine just came to me and said, "Yeah, here, have some," and then it was the crystallized form. He extracted the DMT and then vaporized it.
Where's DMT from? A plant?
Yeah.
So when you talk about the crystallized version, where the crystallized bits come from on the plant?
When you extract it, it comes out and then it dries as in crystals. Yeah.
So whatever's in the plant, it shows once you separate it.
Yeah. Well, DMT's abundant in a lot of different things. You see what I'm saying? It's abundant in us. Traces, you see what I'm saying? You can trace it in our urine even, you see what I'm saying? So it's something that's really abundant that I think the ancients may have knew more information about.
Facts.
Maybe
see the big chief puffing that pipe with ayahuasca in it.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? We always see the ceremonies with the Native Americans in the tent and what they doing, and the smoke is showing them stuff like.
Especially like there's a decision to be made, the chief will say, "Let me meditate on it." Go into the tent, puff the thing.
When they go out into the woods.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like what you doing when you get into deep meditation, you see what I'm saying? What are you hormonally promoting in your body, you see what I'm saying? What kind of chemical? So it's just chemistry. But like after studying it and then getting to agreement that, this isn't going to harm me, then I experienced it, and it was just, the reason why I recommend it is because of how flawless it operated with my body, my system, my mind, my emotional. Like there was no connotations to it. Like I used to drink, had alcohol, got drunk, woke up the next day, felt really bad. Even blazing, sometimes you blaze a spliff and get really a bit more lethargic than you want to be. With this, it was just like, mind blown. Okay, back to normal.
But you got a message.
Reflect.
You got a message.
Yeah. You just more be reflective of what you experienced.
What was the purpose of you taking it?
I just wanted to explore.
Explore.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Spirituality, consciousness, mindset. I like to play with my mind so that I'm not being conditioned. So if I feel angry, I'll play a love song.
Oh, good.
You see what I'm saying? If I feel like I like to kind of twist things so my perspective is always my own and not influenced. You see what I'm saying? So
that's good.
With the DMT, it was like I got past all the dangers and the information about it, and then it got to the point where it's like, all right, I want to have this experience just to see what it does for me and what I'll get from it. And when I did, it was just it lets you know that there's more to this world.
Yes.
Like, not only did it let you know that, because you know that.
Yeah, you knew that.
Subconsciously.
It let you feel it.
It lets you see it. It puts you in a 3-dimensional dream, so to speak.
Or five-dimensional, I'm saying.
Well, yeah. Because you feel it. It's hypersensory.
Yeah, you feel it.
You see, it's like you ever play VR?
Yeah.
With the VR headsets, it was that immersive. It's like, oh, wait. But it wasn't like you had to put on a headset.
Did it help with your music? Did you take DMT before Overtime? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
So,
but I would say it opened up potential. You see what I'm saying? It broke down a lot of barriers. You see what I'm saying? It enabled me to realize that the energy that I contain don't need to be shielded because of other people. I don't need to push myself down so that person could feel comfortable walking down the road. If they want to cross the street, I let them across the street. I let my energy be what it is. You see what I'm saying? I don't shield it because of it's perfect as it is. I'll just refine it. You see what I'm saying? I try to. That's where the reflection comes in. Oh, how did I get here? You see what I'm saying?
See when you was on DMT. Sorry. Let me go back. Do you feel like the DMT did it change you?
Well, anything you experience changes you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It will change you.
It definitely raised my awareness. So yeah, changes you a bit, but not in a way where it's not like because that could be perceived differently. Like, you took this, so you're. Yeah. It's like anything that you experience that broadens your awareness will
make you grow,
create a host of changes. You see what I'm saying?
What was the first message you got from the DMT? Because what did you get? What did it tell you about yourself? The first experience, just to let the people know, like, for you.
The first experience, DMT tells you that you're not so far away from divinity. You see what I'm saying? Unless you know how really close to divinity you are. You see what I'm saying? How intertwined divinity is in your very being. And it lets you things like, okay, I must have been around for all time genetically, come to the forefront of your awareness and have real meaning and real presence in your confidence and as being a person in this time. I'm not just a person from this time. I'm a person from all time. You see what I'm saying? Like, I survived through slavery. I survived through Rome. I survived through Greek. Survived through Egypt. Survived through Mitzrayim. You down the line. You see what I'm saying? We've been here genetically, and we're here today. You see what I'm saying? To create more stories, more history, more facts. You see what I'm saying?
Man had to be at the start to be here today, bro. Is that true, isn't it?
100%.
But for timekeeping purposes, what's going on with... Where'd you get any D21 from?
D21 is because I'm from 219, so people know, that's D from 219, but we keep the nines silence. So you don't really talk about the nines, you just say D21.
Okay. And 720?
Determined to win, that's another meaning. Gemini, you only see the Gemini.
Are you a Gemini?
Yeah, I'm born June.
Oh. And 720?
720 God, 360 times 2.
Obviously, I just wanted people to know.
Daytime, night, we go to sleep and we forget about what we're doing there, but we have a whole dynamic, unique, prolific experience just in our sleeping life.
What do you think happens when you sleep? What do you think happens?
Well, I can't say for fact, but I definitely wake up with a host of information.
You downloading?
Yeah, I'm downloading a whole lot of stuff. Like I'm actually journeying. I feel journeys and presences and movement. Like I never just dead sleep. You see what I'm saying? But it just goes. And for some reason, I'm not supposed to bring everything back into this realm here. Just pieces of the energy, and it affects what you do. Just like the things that happen in this realm can affect your dream. You see what I'm saying? So those two things are definitely as relevant as each other. So I just elevated the sleep part to having as much weight as the daytime physical part. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I put them together. Two different worlds, two different circles. 720, we exist in both of them. But I kind of separate, so I'm viewing the 720. I'm not the 720. I'm just looking at the 720. See what I'm saying? Because I'm not my fingers. I'm not.
You're not physical.
toes.
You're not physical.
Well,
You're the soul.
I don't have the same experience as my foot or my hand or my hairs.
Okay.
The hairs in the back of my head have a complete separate experience that I don't know about. So I'm not them. It's just a part of me.
That's nuts.
You see what I'm saying? It's
That's
just
mad.
a part of me. But what I am is the driver of all of this.
Now touch me though, because
See what I'm saying?
that's deep. That's deep.
Real
Still,
talk.
that's deep. Because all those things make the body. The body is not one thing, and everything is separate. That's deep. That's
Break
deep.
it down. It got different layers.
That's deep
I keep
still.
telling people, like, if you split different, your hands will be your feet. Your feet will be your hands, and so on and so forth. What would your head be? And that's where you get the sayings, "Oh, you're a dickhead," because you could have split. You could have split differently. You see what I'm saying? And you would have been inverted.
You're a dickhead.
You see what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Still, that's deep. Still,
It's real talk.
my brother, I'm definitely gonna have to invite you down for a powers talk where you can reason more on controversial and interesting topics here, because I feel like that's the lane we need to go down. Yeah, but that's the introduction for D21 720 guard, my brother.
love,
Do you want to
big
tell him
love,
where to?
big
Do you
love.
want to tell him where to find your socials and stuff, my brother?
You could just Google D21 Black Mob 720 guard Black Mob. You can hit me on Instagram 720guard_Black Mob. YouTube the only D21. Best thing is just to Google. What's the new one? Chat GPT.
Just that.
The chat bot, the AI the AI search engine that's putting Google in trouble.
Okay.
Well, basically, it does it better than Google because it's an artificial intelligence. Yeah, tell Chat GPT to find me. You see what I'm saying? Or just email me. You see what I'm saying? I'm not too hard to find online.
Now, big up. So what's next for D21? What's the plan?
Well,
D21, not D21. It's D21. Sorry, my
well,
brother.
D21 because it's 21 now.
Yeah,
anyway.
but how you say it is D21 and it D21. So
Determined to win.
Yeah, determined to win.
focus on that aspect.
that's better, definitely.
But yeah. What's next? We just gonna make more music. You know, we got the whole 1-5 collective pushing. See what I'm saying? Raver, Slayer. Slayer got a party on Wednesday, so we're gonna hit that. Tonight, Jedi's event might be down there as well. Time bearing, if my son allow me to. But next we're just gonna push out some more projects. We got the 720 Guard album coming.
Big up. I look forward to
Probably late December or early January, something like that. I got a couple more tracks to put on there. And just more tracks, more visuals. Next year's the visual year. We're gonna push some visuals out.
Yeah, I look forward to that, boy.
Yeah.
Your visuals are sick, bro. Your visuals definitely capsulate your vision, brother.
We're gonna get you down involved because you know about the powers, so you'll be able to.
Cameo.
Yeah, 100%. More than a cameo. Come on.
Nah, big up, so thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. But yo, people, thank you, D21. Thank you, D21, aka 720 God Black Mob,
Big
for
love,
coming
big
down,
love.
brother. It's been insightful. It's good to get to know your journey and know where you started. So I look forward to where you finish, bro. Yeah,
Well, we can't done.
yeah. You
That's
can't
what they
done.
said. I come from that. We can't done.
Nah, for real. I just look forward.
Shama said it. We can't done.
I look forward to the journey anyway, my bro. Yeah, because it's gonna be a
100%.
blast. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, brother. Yeah. You have a good day. Yeah.
Big love.
Ayo, mad.
Powers.